Hello, Venus, day 40. Hard to believe, but things are going pretty well. Of course, I still don't have nearly enough oxygen to produce the water I need to survive, and my water supply is dropping quickly. Yep. Let's just do a little bit of remodeling. Why does this always happen? Really? Are you turned the right way now? Yeah, one day I will understand how this works, and I'm going to be very happy. Oh, I can eat this anyway. There. Now I wonder if I'm actually losing on, like hydration. Should I recycle these water bottles? Yeah, there isn't really much use for them anyway. Like maybe just because I'm eating so much, I'm increasing my consumption of water. I don't know. Yeah, but the oxygen is growing fairly quickly now. That's really good to see. I still need to expand, which means I need to go outside and mine some more iron. Like, as much iron as I can get. Oh, if I have the oxygen, that is. That might be a bit of a problem. I think these... Was that the iron? Or did I already process the iron? Doesn't matter. That's wasting time. Do we have any oxygen? It's not cooled enough. Cool. I hope I can keep this running the whole time I'm away. Should be possible. While also charging the battery, at least a little bit. Cosmic Cuisine Trader. That doesn't sound like a seed trader. Okay, no. Food trader. Yeah, it wouldn't be a bad idea to have the food trader also deal with at least some seeds. Just like potatoes or something to give you a bit more chance to not die if you lose your potato crop. Also, from what I've seen, the starter package on Vulcan, the one that's not brutal, seems not to have seeds anymore. Well, potato seeds, that is. Which sounds really horrible. Hey? I need oxygen. Oh, at least I'll fill up the whole bottle here. Not going to be quite enough, but it's better than nothing. I would really need a valve here. There's not a good place to put it, really. Would go this way. Might work. Yes, I don't really need... I don't care about the temperature here. I do have some leftover valves anyway. Just so I don't have to break this over and over. But it's probably not safe to pump any more air in this. Oh. Need to be careful, right? Half a second. And it's overpressure, of course. Damn it. Outside! Ah. Oh, That's all the oxygen. I still have some in here. That's also not a lot. Yeah, let's pump it. I just need to bring more from the greenhouse. It is growing fairly quickly. That's good. But I don't really have enough oxygen to do anything outside this way. Not good. Oh, and I need to replace the battery in my... Where did I put it? Yeah, the grinder. While I'm at it, sure. And that's power gone, pretty much. So... Did I already lose pretty much the whole day?
Hydration critical.
Okay. I'm going to keep just the first one running. That's the main storage for cool air anyway. 4.5, that's just so little. Yeah. Don't really have a choice. I just have to take more from the greenhouse as soon as I can. It mostly just goes back to I need more, and the only way to get more is to have more plants, and the way to have more plants is to have more iron. Let's just go. Yeah, the sun is almost down. I do have to be careful. Going back at 19 degrees. I should have taken the GPS. Ooh. That was scary. Though it is a bit weird because the pneumatic drill drills much faster, which potentially makes it much more dangerous to mine with. In practice, you don't know if it's going to be better or worse. Sometimes you get these huge gusts of air, but at the same time, if it throws you the right way, it doesn't really hurt much. Okay? But even just the fact that I'm using so much less in the first place makes a huge difference. There we go. Yeah, so in just a few seconds outside, I have basically 3 stacks of iron.
Waste tank caution.
There. Power is coming in, but we are draining the battery. Shouldn't be a problem though. There. And I can use you too. So as usual, first I'm going to off-gas. I don't need to capture any of it. There's really no point, right? Yeah, that just polluting the carbon dioxide. I don't care right now anymore. Okay. So I think I want to connect you up back the way you were. I am going to keep the filtration system here. Again, this will need replacing with valve system later, but I'm not planning to keep the furnace here anyway in the long term, because I don't want it here. Iron, iron, iron. Let's get the gas off. It should be fine to just keep the outside air. Very good. There we go. I'm also going to feed it with this air. Oh, sprinkle a little bit of nitrous oxide. Just to get a temperature up. Now for making iron, I don't care about pressure, which is good. Man. Oh. Okay. So let's just heat it up as far as it goes. Yeah, water is gone again, that's fine. And it is slowly killing me, but what can you do? Oh! Oh! Are we having a storm? Yes, we are. Okay. I wanted this yesterday. No matter. So, let's pump you. The pressure is already fairly high, so I need to keep an eye on this. But other than that, this should work fine. I'm going to recharge the batteries very easily during the storm. Now you are not going to get any hotter, really. That's fine. What I want to do is capture some of the air from the outside and store it. And just to be sure, I'm going to store it in a separate tank. Yeah, it's a horrible connection. I do want to get as much air as I can. So this is closed. And this will now fill up with plenty of air from outside. I definitely need to keep track on this, because again, the active vent is much faster than just pumping through a passive vent. And you are going to heat up. Now all of this air is now at 16 degrees. It's wonderful. I'm going to use a pump to move the air. It's not ideal at all. I don't care. That's it. Gets all of you. Oh, come on. Oh no. It's supposed to go this way. There we go. I knew it's going to work out in the right direction. I'm not sure why it was placed the other way around. Okay, so all of the breathable air, well, not breathable, not the right term. Okay. And that's it. So that's how quick it is through the active vent. Oh. Let me fill it up completely. Yeah. Because the storm is not going to last forever. Now, there is safety on the active vent, so it will not necessarily cause trouble. It shouldn't cause pipes to explode normally, just from pressure. Yeah. The temperature is really high, just because there isn't really much air. Can I get rid of you? I don't like that. Okay.
Health low.
Yeah, this is growing much slower, but it's fine. And while you're so cold at just from outside, I want to push as far as I can. This should create a huge buffer of relatively cold air. There. these are connected. I do want to use it to get rid of the pollutant. I'm a bit afraid of what would happen if I just keep all of these connected, so I'm going to get rid of this pipe. That should be enough, I think. While I'm here, let's reclaim this air too. Okay. Now we should be hot enough. Yeah, probably overdid it already a little bit. That's the iron. And let's get you making more hydroponic trays. Power is almost full now. Good. Heat this up. Also makes sense. I don't want to connect these pipes though. I'm not going to bother with it right now. Stacker would also be handy, so I don't have to worry about all of the items dropping on the floor all the time. And you're full. Very good. There we go. Now, this should last me a long time, so I'm just going to disconnect these guys entirely. There. Let's stop it there for now. Or, no, let's go all the way. Let's just do as much as I can. Still 360, and you are cooling down very nicely. All of the air is out here. And how am I going to do this? Right, this is empty now, so I don't have to worry about anything. Just connect you up, and for you, I do have to remove the pump. It would just get in the way. It's the better place for the valve anyway. And this should now be safe to connect here. But again, I'm just going to take you out. There. Now there should be plenty of hot air in here, plenty of cold air in here. You are done. Let me take you out, turn you off, get some oxygen. Okay. The storm is still raging. Is good. But that's end of day 40. So, bye.